Keep the pace. A lot of ground to cover before we hit the underground.
Underground?
Only way to get through the storm. Worker entrances to the underground are everywhere. Nearest is in the next building over. Take the bridge.
Who was working under the city that they needed so many entrances?
I'll catch you up on a need-to-know basis.
Military.
Get back! Quit your crying, sushi dick. As long as you keep something solid between you and that cosmic flurry, you'll be safe and sound.
Okay, you freaks, you're getting a dose of me now!
I assume whatever is down there is a good deal worse than what we've seen up here.
Don't get your panties in a knot, Diana. I trained you better than that.
What, more takers? Let's go!
Heavy resistance. Lucky for you, there's a Confederate-sanctioned general keeping you safe.
Oh, and here I thought we were stuck with a psychopathic war criminal who needs his mouth washed out.
Who's gonna do the washing, boy? You?
Just let me load my... Spent.
What the dick? That is one big bitch!
cause of the mutations on world.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide? Them slanty devil eyes of yours don't see so good, huh?
Another racial slur and I will hurl you into that storm.
Ah. Weak bluff, you prancing geisha. Do I look like a fucking tour guide? Them slanty devil eyes of yours don't see so good, huh?
Another racial slur and I will hurl you into that storm.
Ah. Weak bluff, you prancing geisha.
Excellent soldiering! How could anyone be so irresponsible to build a city amid these storms?
Radiation filters were destroyed during the workers' revolt. Bunch of pinko commie socialist queers felt they weren't being treated fairly. Day later, the entire fucking joint crashed.
Radiation leaking through the cracks!
Two little babies back in Papa's care. Don't you fret. Daddy'll get you out of this scary place.
Right now, I'm torn between getting off this rock and stomping your brains out. Keep yammering. That choice gets a lot easier to make.
Rishi here is highly motivated towards survival. You go ahead, take a poke at me, and we'll find out where his true loyalty lies.
Damn skull! They don't teach that in boot camp!
Entrance to the underground.
Oh, joy. No other choice. Roll the dice.
Take the elevator down to the garage.
Oh, great.
Backpack is his weak spot. Fire on his backpack!
These workers. That just another name for slaves?
Slaves? Ha! Bunch of convicts and reprobates given a second chance. They ran the city, down in the tunnels, in exchange for a shorter sentence. This here is what you get when you show a bit of leniency to fuck-offs.
So they populated the underside of the city with convicts. Brilliant.
Ain't nothing here.
It's down the way.
Found it!
You want a trophy? Get in gear. We're about to march headlong into the shit. Behold the dirt pen, shitheads.
Damn. Weren't kidding. Big enough for 1,000 inmates.
28,000 to be precise.
So what's with the toxic waste?
Byproduct of the city's gamma filters. Officials stored it down here while they dug up the hills for a place to bury it.
Mean shit in those hills.
Yeah, well, the yardbirds were getting sick, dying, mutating, and what have you. So, the goofball, miscreant ball tuggers decide to rise up and demolish the gamma filters. No more filters, no more waste.
Nothing to protect from the storms.
Convicts didn't think that far ahead.
What remains down here?
Ooh, big-tittied blowjob models with yellow fever. The fuck do I know?